Hey kids, this is Ronan120 with a walkthrough video for Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. Today we're playing Episode 9, Back Up, Back Down. This is a marathon and a half because to get all of the objectives, you have to do 2 runs. Second is the prisoner run, where we will rescue all of the POWs and extract some soldiers scattered around this wide swath of Afghanistan. But first up is the armor run, where we will concentrate on eliminating and destroying enemy armor, gunships, and tanks. So let's take a look at the objectives for the armor run. First, don't even attempt this until you've cleared Mission 10 and gotten the Transportation Specialist and the upgraded Fulton, which can do vehicles. That way we can extract all of the armored vehicles, and as usual, extractions also count as eliminations. And when you get the upgraded Fultons, you should have more than enough, so no need for a resupply. Between extracting armored vehicles, the truck with the weapon rolls on by, and you can use that to destroy the enemy gunship. The tanks we can extract, and that's all for now. We'll worry about the POWs and the soldiers on the next run. I'm starting from the landing zone north of the Yakho Oboo Supply Outpost. Note the marker by the bridge here. That's for the last 2 armor, because, it'd be too easy if we could just do everything from one spot. I brought D-Horse along for the ride and for setting up roadblocks and traps. First, head down this road, set up a poopy trap, and I like to mark it.
Marker placed.
And leave D-Horse around here to be a roadblock, right where you can see the tent's a good spot. Then run. I like to wait up here to wait for the armor to roll past. They stop for D-Horse. I fall right behind them. Fulton, lather, rinse, repeat.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Boss, I have a report from the intel team. The targets are now on the move. I've sent their predicted route to your iDroid. Check your map.
And there's a lot of waiting around, so don't mind my little time skip edits. There's one. Also, I like to stay around 20 meters away from D-Horse. It's about the right amount of space for the Fulton trap to work.
Boss, we have information on new targets. Check your iDroid for their predicted route.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
There's 2.
All right, target extracted.
Reset D-Horse's position as necessary.
Boss, we spotted a 4-wheel drive transporting a prisoner. It's not part of the mission. Do you think you can bust him loose? Just if you have the time to spare.
The map has been updated.
That prisoner coming by here, he's in a Jeep, and that's what the poopy trap we set up early in this run will take care of that. Well, the prisoner comes by a little before the next armor, so let's wait for the Jeep first. I also have my rifle out just in case the Jeep misses the poop.
Enemy presence detected. You have arrived at your destination.
Thanks. You saved me. Thank you.
I'm just going to knock out this guy for now. I've got the other armor coming.
Enemy presence detected. The has been updated.
Check it on your iDroid.
The map has been updated.
There's 3.
Enemy presence detected. The
That's
map
the
has
way.
been updated.
You've got other targets closing in. You can check their
Clouds
predicted route on your iDroid.
The map has
That was a
been
close call.
updated. Enemy presence detected.
Subject
The
on
map
board.
has been
Leave the rest
updated.
to us.
There's 4.
Target extraction confirmed. That's cut down the enemy mechanized unit's force strength. Boss, need a little extra firepower? We spotted a Soviet weapons transport truck. Apparently its cargo is something pretty powerful. What do you think? Should we make them share?
The
Trade
map
carefully,
has been
boss.
updated.
A little extra firepower? That's one of the objectives. I'm going to try to use the Jeep as a roadblock, but I think I placed it wrong, so learn from my mistake. And it looked like he was going to pass it right up, so I shot at him with a silenced assault rifle to stop him.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
If armor is closing in around 100 meters, then it's time to get in your hidey hole. And there's 5. Okay, targets 6 and 7 are going to pass by the bridge that I marked A at the very beginning of the video. So let's head there now.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
I do raise an alarm here, but there's ways to avoid that. 1, don't be careless like me. Don't just rush in through here. If you're in the truck, I think you can duck down in the cab as you pass by. That might not raise suspicion. If you're relying on the horse, then you can hang over the side, but try to get to the marker as quickly as possible. But I like to use both the Jeep and the horse as my roadblock, so that's why I drive the Jeep over there. And then you could just use the whisk command when you get to your location.
You have arrived at your destination. Development complete.
Now you do have to worry about working pretty quickly, about getting the second one in the rear and Fulton him, and then hurry up and get to the one in front. That's why I like 2 roadblocks. It's just in case, I think I've had playthroughs where even if you fire at them, they won't care and they'll just run away, and that's no good.
You gotta extract him. Target extraction confirmed. That's cut down the enemy mechanized unit's force strength. All targets eliminated.
Bad ass. A little too good. Now they want to stick 3 tanks and a gunship on you. The tanks patrol the Lamar Khaate Palace, the Wakh Sind Barracks, and the Yakho Oboo Supply Post. That's the order we're going to snag them in. The gunship covers a wide area. I think it patrols over all 3. Now you can either just, one, concentrate on chasing the tanks and just deal with the gunship when it comes around your way. Or you could just pick a spot and wait for the gunship first and then take care of the tanks after that. At this point, time is no longer a factor. I think you'll see that my mission time was like 30 minutes and change, and I still get the S rank. Since I planned to hit the palace tank first, I decided to wait for the gunship somewhere around here. And there's no need to pack up your own launcher when you start this mission because, you know, we're using the one that we found in mission. So I wasn't too sure exactly how far the tank would go around the palace, or how far it would stray for the palace. Apparently not that far. So I tried chasing it down, but realized I wasn't going to catch up with it. So it's time for an ambush here in the pass instead. Now, this sort of ambush should be familiar to you by now. The only difference is that the tanks don't really stop for D-Horse. You kind of hit him. Oh, poor guy. If he gets damaged too much, your bond with him may suffer, so don't be a troll. Now, I'm taking a shortcut through this mountain pass. This is where you'll find the POW and the 4 soldiers who are out looking for him. If you're too late, they'll just kill the prisoner. And this is why you have to do this in 2 runs. If you start eliminating too many armors, then they'll start killing the prisoners. And so it's impossible to do everything in 1 run. I've tried so many times. I fail here in general, so we'll just have a nice clean run on this at the prisoner run.
The map has been updated.
Meh. So much for that failure. After you get through the mountain pass, you're pretty close to Wakh Sind Barracks, so we'll head there next.
Has been updated.
And let's not risk a D-Horse again. Here's a nice little ledge where we can hide out, and I'll just shoot at it with my silenced assault rifle. Okay, here's the bridge by the Yakho Oboo Supply Post. The tank will pass by here. This is the spot near this damaged truck right before you get to the outpost. And again, we'll fire off a round.
Sun will set shortly.
And I like to exit using D-Horse because it's quite a way to the to get out of the hot zone. We'll use the one that's just north of the supply post, and outside of the supply post there's a guard post, so we got to pass that. It's on your way to the ruins. Easy cheesy.
Exfiltrated hot zone.
You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Well, it's a marathon, right? And even with raising a couple of alerts and taking some hits, the gains that we get from taking out all 11 armor, tanks, and the gunship gets you a nice bonus. So everyone else is getting S ranks in 5 minutes. Here's an S rank in 38 minutes. Okay, so we're going to do this mission again, but this time we'll concentrate on rescuing POWs.
Boss, your objective is to eliminate as many enemy combat vehicles as
This
you can.
time I'm bringing Dee Dee with me to sniff out the prisoners' locations. As for transport, I'm using a Jeep. If you feel like you can locate these guys easy cheesy, go ahead and you could use D-Horse instead if you like.
Bear in mind that you'll fail the mission if you don't take out a single vehicle.
So that's an important factor. We have to eliminate at least one enemy armor to clear the mission. There's a couple options for that, and we'll talk about that when the time comes. Also, we'll extract 6 prisoners, and we'll also extract the 4 soldiers who are searching for an escaped prisoner. That's the one I failed in the last run, the one in the mountain pass.
The target's locations on your map.
On this run, we'll start from the landing zone just northeast of Lamar Khaate Palace. Oh hey, we just barely touched down and there's one POW already.
Okay, subject is in.
Let's head to the mountain pass next.
Boss,
Here's one option to eliminate at least one enemy vehicle. You can plant mines somewhere around here. I heard about this somewhere, but I didn't succeed. So if you're willing to play around and experiment with routes, which route to use and where to plant the mines, go right ahead. Okay, let's go up the path a little. And there's our little 4 Soviet soldier search party. I also brought the SMG for fun.
subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
They were looking for a POW around here, so let's go find him next.
You gotta extract him.
And there's our second POW. And again, this mountain pass is not too far from Wakh Sind Barracks, so let's head there next. Here at Wakh Sind Barracks, the POW is in the same spot as the engineer from the over-the-fence mission, so let's take this totally easy route from this side and go up the crack.
The target has left the mission area. There's no way to eliminate it now. Head for the remaining targets. Boss, we spotted a four-wheel drive transporting a prisoner. It's not part of the mission. Do you think you can bust him loose? Just if you have the time to
Analysis
spare.
complete.
Thanks, Ocelot. Well, that's the same prisoner from the last run, the guy in the Jeep. We won't be near the Yakho Oboo Supply Post anytime soon, but that Jeep will pass by here as well, so we're just going to wait in this area. In the meantime, let's go for number 3. The old switcheroo. You could Fulton this guard out, or I like to hold him up. Either way, just keep him quiet for the remainder of the mission. And here's an old trick. Fulton this guy through the hole in the ceiling. And that was number 3. And here comes the Jeep prisoner.
Left the mission area. It's too late to eliminate that one. Just focus on taking out the remaining targets. You've got other targets closing in. You can check the predicted route on your
That's
right
number
point.
4. Yeah, I still haven't eliminated a single vehicle, but one's going to pass by here soon enough, so let's wait for that.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
So we're going to set up an ambush at the bridge.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
You could use D-Horse if you brought D-Horse along, or a vehicle if you brought that along, or a silenced weapon. I don't use DD for ambushes like this because he won't wait in a spot forever. But the fact that he stopped this vehicle was just dumb luck. Thanks for saving me around, DD. You really are man's best friend.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
That's cut down the enemy mechanized units.
Okay, now let's head to the bridges by the Yakho Oboo Supply Outpost.
Boss, need a little extra firepower?
There's a river here, and our 5th prisoner is down here somewhere. Just head to the end of it, and you'll run into him.
Clouds approaching.
The last POW is in Lamar Khaate Palace, and he's in one of those portable jail cells.
Еще одна колонна срочно была атакована. Что мы потеряли? Весь груз, но никто не пострадал. Я водки не видел уже несколько месяцев. Откуда только берутся эти душманы? Мы их мочим. Нас не хватает людей. Если бы нас было в 2 раза больше, мы бы могли ударить одновременно. Да, могло бы получиться. В 2 раза больше людей, значит, в 2 раза больше потерянных в следующей атаке припасов. Простудился? Не болей. Ага. Ты тоже.
After busting him out, you can attempt to use the container Fulton escape. I suck at those, but fortunately the hot zone border isn't too far from here.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Что это?
Exfiltrated hot
That's it.
zone.
You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
And since I already got the S rank on the last run, I don't care that I got a C rank here.
At least you made it out in one piece.
If you're a completionist like me, hit that like button, subscribe and share please and thank you. See you next time, kiddos.